Alright, everyone in the courtroom. We have two special guests here. Mars R10Z and Diesel Ducey 4TH. So, Mars has stated that Diesel is in the courtroom for internet violence, criticizing maps for no reason, building a statue of Mars to please someone, releasing more than one video in a day, and his comedy attempts are tasteless and ruin the tone. How will you, sir, explain that? Wait a minute, most of the stuff you said are very inaccurate. It's stated in the YouTube algorithm files that every second of what I explained is in one in a form or another. You want me to show you some evidence that makes me redundant to this? Sure, I don't care. Mars is gonna win anyways, so you better show evidence so this competition isn't rigged. Oh, okay. I have a deleted episode that Mars copyright for no reason that has been shown. There is nothing redundant nor offensive about it. So let's go on to Stygian sewers. It's one of those incompetent dumpster fires. Now, what I think of sewer maps in general is simple. Usually, sewer maps are as creative as the dark side trend is. These type of maps are usually grouped together as a genre nonetheless. They are usually horizontal layouts that relied on buttons, long jumps, and stick jumps. Now, it's not as bad or as big as the dark side trend or the blue moon trend. But back in 2018 through 2020, some did pop up here or there. Let's put that to the side to talk about why Stygian sewers it made it worthy to review than something like cursive sewers. Well, to put it simply, the map is just inconsistent stupidity. Why do you want to review something stupid? You know, there's something called entertainment. Anyways, the map has problems that are very inconsistent and are laughably bad. First, the map is basically a tower/button map. Now, these types of maps can work like this. Dark Science Laboratory is a recent example. However, the pacing and format are what makes this map suffer. For instance, the tower itself is very circular. Also holds a lot of walking and awkward switchbacks. What I described ruins the pacing of usual tower maps because usually they're vertical or fast pacing to going up. There's another kind of tower maps, but they're button based and you usually go slowly up. I do suggest not doing both, otherwise you get something awkward. Now, let's put that to the side and talk about the other rooms. This map does have 6 rooms. And the first room before the tower is the most usual of the sewer genre, as it takes the place in an actual sewer, actually, and I do have nothing to say about this, as there's no complaints. Fourth room is also something that I have nothing to say about, as its main purpose is to have another button in it. However, I do have something to say about the third room. Now, for me, the third room pretty much breaks up the flow of the map. as the music is not only still intense, it's a round room with horizontal movement that has a purpose for a button. The pacing of this room should have been placed on top of the tower instead of a separate room, so you wouldn't waste time with the button in the second room before you go into the third room. The final two rooms is probably the weirdest finale that I've played. First of all, I want to show you this clip and tell me what's wrong, because I can't explain this mess without showing you what the problems are. Alright, first is the pipes breaking apart and the water falling while you're heading towards the next button. Then, the water rises up very quickly, and what follows is a semi-unsatisfying finale of basically jumps that are being placed where a ramp is supposed to be. Now, this is a very weird way of ending a map. Map finales are usually the way to be different from the rest of the map. However, with map finales, it's best to be creative than have a letdown. And honestly, this map does not really finish with a bang, as it kind of whimpers. Some of the jumps being something kind of stupid. As of other things of the map, we have the detail. As for the detail, I do think it's pretty good and interesting with the lighting color palette. Kind of reminds me of Vicious Industry for the map detail. It pretty much does it fine, and I have nothing else to say about the detail. Moving on. Next is the positives. The map does have some positives that I would like to mention. For instance, the theme of the map is actually pretty accurate with dark colors and sewers, and with the lighting being only the lava and some spotlights here or there. The map also has some personality because it's so bizarre and weird. It may be not good, but at least we can remember it. And finally, the structure of the gameplay is kind of laughably bad, but the gameplay itself has some fun moments. It sometimes redeems the map a little, but still a mess nonetheless. In conclusion, the map itself is basically mediocrity in the best way. As well as the gameplay being stupid, there is some stuff that redeems the map a little. So, this map is kind of a dumpster fire. I do recommend playing this map, even though it has some flaws that I can't ignore. So, do you think this is good enough to show that I am confident enough for reviews? Oh, well, I'm Mars Attorney, and he said that you reviewed the old version of the map, so your information is inaccurate. Diesel, you are guilty. That helps me claim that my thing isn't copyright. Well, selling misinformation is a bigger crime. 7 days into prison. Fine. I guess I'll have to see you guys after 7 days. Bye. Thank you for viewing this video. A few things I would like to tell you is that I have a Discord server, and the entire link is above the screen. And if you have some app suggestions, or you want to give feedback in general, please leave a comment. And for a special video or milestone that I want to make very badly, you can do so by clicking the like and subscribe button. Anyways, I have 6 maps to make and more videos to do. So, see you soon.